I think I need to go the other way. Just another floating chunk up there. Yeah, if you just compare this game 1-to-1 with Valheim, I think I enjoy this game more. I do enjoy both. I do enjoy both, but I think I enjoy this one more. However, one thing I think this game needs is if there's just like a chunk floating in the air, I think over time it should like deteriorate and like fall. Like I remember there was some huge pillars similar to these giant ribs from one surrounding a boss in Valheim, and if you mined out the bottom of it, after like a minute, the whole pillar would explode into like a million pieces of pick-upable rubble and fall to the ground. I would love to do that to one of those bone spires. But in this game, stuff can just fly, and it's fine. That's scary. Nah. Okay. Flame. How's the game compared to when it was first released? Think about trying it out again? You and me both. I last played it 2 years ago. It was fun. I just put it down eventually, like after like 40 hours, and I reinstalled recently, and I still am in kind of the early game. I haven't yet gotten to the Way of Water stuff that was added, but I have already seen like a lot of small QOL things that have made the game better, so I'm enjoying myself personally. More statues. I said follow the statues. That's glowing. Dull shark tooth. What? I'm looking for a cauldron. That's not what I thought I was gonna find there. Cradle of Dusk. It's been a while since I've seen a new model that I haven't seen at all. Alright, resistance test. Ice. Neutral. Fire. Effective. Okay, fire it is. Oh. Potion. Damn it, potion. Potion. Mud. I can barely move right now. I'm out of stamina. Thing is, he's not just summoning these dudes, he's summoning like the stronger, faster, and more annoying versions of them. Stop! The freaking wand auto-targeting. It kept like shooting left while there was bugs right in my face. This wand is gonna break before this fight is over. We're gonna have to use one that's less effective. Oh, God. Bandage. That hit me? Oh, man. Can I get him away from that ledge? It is a pain fighting him there. Wand broke. Alright, so we know cold works on him. It's not stellar, but it does. I haven't tried electricity yet. He is shambling toward me, so he is getting away from that spot that I don't like fighting him in. Okay, electricity does work. It's super effective, I mean to say. So we'll use cold on the little guys, electricity on the big one. Oh, another one. The mud. The mud. I guess you don't get full health with the level up in this game. Ow. Bandage. Finish off the big one. Okay, now we deal with the little ones. Nice. That was challenging just because of all these things he was summoning. And the mud, too. What level are you? I just hit 19. I only know that because it just flashed on the screen a moment ago. Shroud Nexus, Fell Monstrosity Head, Monstrous Ribs, Runes, and there's the Cauldron. Dude, I came here thinking I was gonna find this Cauldron in an empty house. Instead, friggin' Nurgle himself was carrying it around. Oh my goodness. My cat was tapping the screen each time Muck blinked. Nice to know I have an audience of other species as well. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop to the main menu, which is just gonna pop me back to the nearest save point, and then fast travel back to town. Nurgle loves his cauldrons and bells. The Skaven also love bells, as I understand. I've considered turning off weapon durability in the options because I find it excessive. I'm fine with it. I think it's kind of fun, having to carry multiple weapons, in case one wears down. I don't think it's too bad. It's not like, what was it? Was it Breath of the Wild? The Link game where, like, you would carry, like, 20 weapons because they broke in, like, 2 hits? It's not, like, that bad. But, yeah, I mean, you can turn it off if you hate it.
Hey!
Black Cauldron. The Black Cauldron will be the perfect fit for an alchemy station. This is essential for concocting an alchemical base. Consider it, yes? I'm 1 brick short. Are you serious? Okay. I have 19 of 20 bricks. Your house is nice. Thank you. To be fair, I found a ruin, and I began fixing it up. So spots like that are my repairs. It's almost back to being completely fixed. I still have to do that area there. Muxa squatter? How dare you? Oh, there we go. We do have bricks. Okay, we got enough. Thought you built it all. No, I had a very nice cube, and people were like, you should move into one of the ruins. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Alchemy station. Question is where to put this. I could get rid of the table and chairs. That's easier. Trying to get that dismantle button to pop up on all of those. It's easier just to smash it. Is there a front to this thing? I guess that would be the front. Alright, what do you do? Alchemical base. Shroud mushrooms, acidic mycelium, and shroud particles. I think I have the mats to make at least one of those right now. I'll make one and see what he says about it. Laboratory for healing. You know me to be an alchemist, but I was born a scholar, dear friend. With some scientific instruments, we could craft a laboratory and create better healing tinctures. A friend of mine, Lorraine Krim, studied the ancient obelisk in the East and surely used scientific instruments for her work. She would not mind to lend them out, I believe. Fell confusion pheromones. Oh. New armor set. Omen. It's made with the ribs of that big boy we just fought. Ugh. It's better. Well, I guess we could cosmetic the wizard hat. But it's better than my wizard hat in every way. You know, I found Mystic Pants earlier, but he hasn't yet unlocked crafting Mystic stuff. Also, Herbalist. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Healer and Mage. Okay, Herbalist, Magician, and Omen are all new, actually. Interesting. And what are we looking at for mats here? I got linen. I'm using the chest piece from like a tank set though to get more max health, and I do not regret that at all, so I would probably stick with that. If I go to the blacksmith, does he have the next set of gear yet?
Keep it brief.
Blackguard. Let's see, that's level 18. Okay. Yeah, he has 3 level 18 sets. Mercenary, Guardian, and Blackguard. So this is Shroud Resist, some health. This is health and health regen. Okay, that's health and stamina. So if I just want health for my chest piece, it's either going to be Mercenary or Blackguard. And what does it take to make that? More ribs. Okay, so that big thing I just fought, I would have to kill it again. Also, I still don't think I can make bronze.
Let's fix that up.
Wait, can I? I can make copper bars. I don't think I've ever found tin. I think the only bronze I've ever gotten, I just found. Like, I just found it as bronze. So I could start getting some pieces, like gloves and hat and stuff, but I can't make a chest piece at the moment. Let's see. Muck decided to take someone else's work, the devs, and repurpose it as his own. Muck is generative AI. Oh my god, please. How do you like the game? I tried it for a bit and personally felt the game was just throwing a bunch of quests in my face. For all quests I turn in, it gives me 10 more. I don't get the pace. Not sure if I'm doing it wrong. What's up, Spooky? The quests are just there. I feel like the quests are there to point things out that you might miss. So, like, you see all these markers on the map? These are all things that I found, right? But it's like, okay, let's pretend I'm running around and I don't find this town. I just happen to go around it. Then you might find a quest and it points you to go there. Now, you can just ignore it. You don't have to do it. I would say the quest where it's like one of the people in your little town are like, hey, if you bring me this, I can make more stuff. And they, like, the alchemist wants a cauldron, or the chef, the smith wants an anvil. Things like that. Like, the ones where it's like, bring me this thing and I can make new things. I feel like those are pretty required. But the other stuff, there's so many others that you can just ignore if you want to. Okay, let's do auto deposit on all my boxes and see what gets left in my bag afterward. And then it's gonna be about that time, chat. That leaves us with quite a bit. That is trophies. Okay, we got a bunch of meat. Throw that in there. Fossilized bone, straw, greater mana potion. Alright, I've got consumables in here. Wheat grains. Okay, we absolutely need to multiply the wheat grains if it's possible. Bronze is easy, you must have missed tin in Deepwood. Where's Deepwood? That's... Do you mean Revelwood? Low Meadows, Revelwood, Springlands. I don't know what Deepwood is. Revelwood? Okay. Okay, then yeah, I guess I missed 10. I never saw 10. Alright, wheat grains. Change recipe. We want to multiply that. Because we've only found a few of those. Wait, oh, weed seedlings. Hand grinder. Fossilized bone dust. Okay, smoky and sweet. Lately, life has been dull. If we had a beehive smoker, we could craft a honey beehive and sweeten everyone's day. Before I left my home in Brittle Bush, I ordered a beehive smoker and some gooey golden goodness, but my shipment never arrived. Maybe you could recover it for us.
Goodbye. What's your wish?
Loom for padded armor. In the wilds, every breath you take can be your last. We'd fare better with padded armor, and I could make some with a padding kit if I had a loom. Here's my intel. The best weavers were from East Lapis, and the town was largely spared from the war. Don't ask questions. Information was crucial in my former profession. I don't know the exact location, but the weaver's cottage is decorated with plenty of banners.
Always keep moving.
What needs fixing?
You got what it takes, Flameborn. I'll let you in on something. The best iron ore can be gathered at Ridgeback Mine, deep below the Shroud. Don't fret, with a high enough Shroud passage level, it shouldn't stop you.
Never let the coals die.
Okay. So, hold on. Someone said that they saw I got the pop-up for the hand grinder earlier. I'm trying to find it, assuming I really did. Who makes it? If I've got it. Matt says, just downloaded Guild Wars 2 yesterday. When does it make sense to look for a guild, and how do I join one? What's up, Mattio? I mean, you could join one at level 1 if you want to. You certainly don't have to, though. But they do offer you some benefits for being in one. You can just, like, yell in town, like, you know, new player looking for a guild. You can, in the group finder, which is near the top left corner. You can open the group finder, and near the bottom of the group finder, there is a guild recruitment tab if you want that. If you go to journal, you can see recipes for all crafters. Grind mill? Is that it? What? This is kind of tedious. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe the wheat because maybe I have to fully grow the. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because the wheat needs something from the hand grinder to be able to grow more wheat. I might have to Google it. I've been trying to just figure things out for myself. The fossilized bone dust crafted at hand grinder. I have not seen any indication of a hand grinder in the game yet. Okay, I'll have to look it up. Hang on. Enshrouded hand grinder. Let me see what it says. Let's see, Control F, hand grinder. Nope, okay, that web page is useless. That was not what I asked for. Let's see. Hand spindle. Okay, you know what? Instead of that, let's look up a recipe here. So I need. What is it? Fossilized bone dust. Fossilized. Let's see. Enshrouded fossilized. There. Okay, it pre-filled. Made at the grinding stone. You mother muckers. Hand grinder? It's the grinding stone. Dude, okay. That's so annoying. Alright, there we go. It lists the name of the wrong workstation. It lists one that doesn't exist. Okay. Straw? Not really sure what to do with straw yet. Monstrosity head, monstrosity ribs. Put those in there. I think I've got all the boss loot in here. Let's see. Shroud Nexus. I needed this for something at one point. I don't recall what it was. Greater Ring of Health. I don't know if I care to keep that. I don't think I do. Okay. Alright, so the plan is once this is done, grinding the special bone dust, we will combine it with the wheat here to make a whole bunch of wheat seedlings. Plant all that, and then we have tons of wheat, and we can do wheat things. Additionally, next time, we've got the materials to make some gear improvements. Now, in this game, you do not have to use all of one set of gear. For example, I keep using the chest piece for a melee set because it drastically increases my maximum health. So I'm going to want to look through the different sets and see if there's any new mixing and matching that I want to do. Look, 90 health, 72 mana. That's pretty good. This one is 72% healing. This one is 30 mana time and travel. So I would consider this, or the plate one of the two. I'm not sure which. Fossilized. Oh, I just used all. Well, that's okay. We put a bonfire right next to the fossilized bone, so I can easily go back and get more. All right. Pet that dog. There we go. Got the buff. All right, cool. Progress made. With that, chat, I am out of time, so we are going to save it here and going to pick it up from there next time.